Okay, my wife is away for a couple of weeks, which means I've got the whole house to myself, and that means I can do whatever I want, and I'm going to get crazy with it. I mean, I'm going to get really wild. I'm going to make a quinoa salad, friend style. Today I'm making Jennifer Aniston's favourite salad. It's a recipe she submitted for a celebrity cookbook back in the day, and it looks really easy to make, really simple. And it's just a couple of fresh ingredients. There's some avocado in there, some parsley is in there, some little tiny cucumbers. Sounds great. So let's get straight into it and not cook for my vegan wife because she's not here at the moment. Okay, this recipe starts with 2 tomatoes, which I am going to cut into 4s, to make 2 4s. Or a hard 8 for the first of what is going to be many forced references. Hi. And then I'm going to take another tomato because I actually need more of them and they need to be diced. So I'll just quickly do that. So this recipe is from the same book as I got the Beyonce guacamole recipe from. And to be fair, actually, every celebrity is in there. Ellen DeGeneres is in there. Justin Timberlake is in there. A whole multitude of different cancelled celebrities. Actually, you know what? Dylan and Cole Sprouse are in there and they played Ben. Ross's son, but I don't think they've been cancelled yet. Okay, next up is the parsley, which I have already washed and I just need to quickly chop that up. She says get rid of the thick stalks, so I'll get rid of them. And I've been putting off this next bit because it seems really, really fiddly. We've got these 4 Persian cucumbers, which are just little ones. Just a quick lightning reshoot interruption because I forgot to say this next bit live. But basically, I had to Google what Persian cucumbers actually were. And as far as I can tell, they are just little small regular cucumbers. And when I went to my shop, they sold them as snack cucumbers. Now, as far as I can tell, they're the same thing. But if I'm wrong, please don't come at me. Let me peel into this. But they need to be peeled and de-seeded. But to be honest with you, I agree with Jenny here. Jennifer Aniston, little nickname Jenny. I agree with her because if you are eating the seeds of a Persian cucumber, then you're nothing more than a brute and a savage. I'll just top off that bit. Hold on a second. They're just seeds. What? How can I can't de-seed that. There's only seeds in there. There's nothing else that's not a seed in that. There's no way. How? There's like 700 seeds in this one. And that's just this one slice. No way. Okay, forget about that. I can't do it. We're just going to dice them. But I'm just going to pivot to my wife a little bit. We are not on a Ross and Rachel style break. She's actually in the same animal rescue where we first met and fell in love. So she'll be there for a couple of weeks and she'll be back very soon. She's my lobster. One thing that is good about my wife being not here is that Joey doesn't need to share food. This avocado isn't the best, but I'm just going to get rid of the bits that aren't great and work with what I've got. This avocado also needs to be diced. And we're nearing the end of this recipe, which is a good thing because I kind of reached the limit of my friend's knowledge. Like, I don't even know what Chandler's job is. Okay, so now we need to get the quinoa, which I made earlier. So let's go back in time and see how that was made. So I nearly made a reference to those flashback episodes, but then I decided against wearing a fat suit because I feel like some jokes are best left in the past. So this quinoa needs a cup of water and a pinch of salt. And we just want to boil that up. And then it just needs half a cup of quinoa, so it's a 2-to-1 ratio. But because this water is still boiling, I'm just going to sit here patiently. Okay, the water's boiling. We're going to put this in, bring it down to a low simmer, stick a lid on it, and let it sit there for about 15 minutes. Let's flash forward again. Okay, great. That's been cooling in the fridge, and it's nice and cool because the fridge is cool. So I'm just going to mix it up into this glass bowl, and then all this stuff goes in. Last couple of things. We need loads of olive oil, like 2 or 3 tablespoons, which is precisely that amount. And then some salt and pepper as well. I'm going to go heavy in the salt and pepper because I like salt and pepper. Give that a little stir and it looks really colourful. Very pretty, very tasty looking. You know what? It's a big salad. It's the Joey special of salads. 2 salads. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to do... Siren. And if you don't mind, I'm going to do the taste test in here because I really can't be bothered to bring all the lights and camera and stuff in there instead of the table. It looks great. Like really colourful, really nice. Very fresh. Before I taste this, give me a comment on which celebrity vegan recipe you'd like me to test next. because I'll probably do it. Let's give it a go though. It's a huge bite, but I'm going in. Oh my God. Jesus. You know, it's very fresh, very simple to make, very healthy. Could it be any healthier? Okay, I'm going to stop that now. That's enough. I was overplayed a long time ago. It's a bit buffet salad bar. Like, it's very simple and basic, but that's a good thing. The olive oil, you need the olive oil. The olive oil helps a lot. The olive oil gives it a kick. There's nothing in here that I don't like. Quinoa, good. Tomatoes, good. Avocados, good. Even the seeds, I love the seeds. I'd keep in the seeds. I would recommend, I'd go against Jenny's advice here. It doesn't hurt at all. Maybe she heard that rumor that if you swallow a seed, it'll grow in your belly or something like that. There's not a whole lot to say about it. It's just really tasty and fresh. Like, I could eat this, I could eat all of this in one sitting easily. But I'd make it again. Like, the only thing that took a bit of time was cooling the quinoa. But like, if you just cook it in advance, it's fine. The parsley is really nice. I imagine basil would go really well here. I imagine mint would go really well here. I could easily see me putting in some vegan feta. In terms of Friends characters, it's not a Rachel. It's more of a Monica. It's clean. Well, that's all I got actually. It's just clean. Okay, cool. I don't think there's much else to say. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, check out other ones and subscribe if you haven't already.